As my estate, we don't have a family.
Oh, what are the camera in play?
Produced by Wizlove.
It's really nice. I'm excited today to have you both on. I do have with me Mr. Yofi Mensah and Mrs. Snechan Mensah. I'm so excited to have you guys. Welcome here to Inside Marriage.
Thank you.
And so we'll jump straight to it. How long have you guys been married?
11 years.
11
And counting.
Yeah.
And counting. How is marriage life? Yo, first.
Wow. It's great. I mean that would just sum it up with what I want to say. It's great. But marriage is a learning process. Like what is the famous saying? It said marriage is the only institution that you get a certificate before you get into it.
Yes.
So meaning that they're giving you a pass to get the certificate, but then you're going to make sure that you learn along the way.
Right.
Okay, so that's the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, it's great. It's a learning process. It involves a lot of sacrifice. I have some flaws. Some flaws. But I like the Bible verse. It says make room for each other's faults. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that marriage is great. So far, so good.
So far, so good. What would you say, Nana?
I think marriage has been wonderful. I mean, I've always loved marriage and I never wanted just any marriage. So it took a little bit, and I think that the waiting process has really made it what it is for me right now. And as Yofi said, I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. We have our ups and downs, but 9 out of 10, we're able to solve our own problems. 9 out of 10. So, which is a good thing. And I just feel like you have to be real. You have to be yourself. And dating is totally different when compared to being married. So everything is all like rosy and nice. He never get upset. No, it doesn't happen here. Yeah, we do have our days, but and I also feel that if you always make Christ the center of everything, it becomes a little easy. It's not easy per se, but it becomes much better, and you're able to approach and address situations that could have escalated in a better way than any other thing. Right. Yeah.
So you said that 9 out of 10 cases you're able to solve your own problems. What about the 1 out of 10 cases? What do you do with that one?
Counseling.
Yep.
Yeah, we are never afraid. And I thank God for this. We've never had any family member intercede on our behalf, ever. Yeah, they pray for us. But if we have problems, I don't go to his mother. My mom has lived with us for about 8 years. My mother has never said us that. And it doesn't mean that we don't have disagreement. We do. And anybody that knows me, they know that I'm so real. Like, I can't even try to pretend, period. If I'm upset with you, I'm upset with you. But if I forgive you, I forgive you. So that's another thing. Yeah, we've been to counseling quite a number of times, but our family don't even know that we've been to counseling, And I feel that being open to counseling, talking to people that are experienced and also have been there, done that, bought a t-shirt, they're able to give you the best advice. And it's one of the best gifts we've given ourselves.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that the way you asked that question. How about the 1 out of 10? With our society, I think, there are so many things that we don't know, but we act as if we are okay. When we are sick, we want to go see a doctor. Right? When we want to learn something, we go to school. But when it comes to marriage, you haven't been married to the end. And people that have more experience, we are 11 years into it. People have 50, 60 years into it. And people have actually gone to school just to learn how to, counsel people when it comes to marriage. So my advice to anybody is, if there are certain things that maybe you seek meaning or you want to, and I'm talking about Christian counseling, because we're guided by the Bible. So the Bible is like your border that you're in, and this person is like showing you the things in the Bible that relates to what you're talking about or what you're disagreeing about, and it works out great.
It does work.
So I mean, and it's not like um, we went to counseling and I agreed with what the counselor said right away. Sometimes
Sure.
sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're like, but then later you
The
know,
process.
you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. This what, and sometimes they bring to light certain things that you never even thought about, and it really helps. It really helps. The counseling is not for your spouse; it's actually for you. I tell you that.
Wow. I think this is great. This is actually coincidental, but I want to know whose idea it was for counseling, if any of you objected to it to start with. Whose idea was it?
Yeah,
He did.
Wow. And what was your
Yeah.
what was your reaction, Nana?
I was like, counselor, what is that? I mean, what is counselor going to do for us? No, I just need you to understand. So no, we are. And I never regretted that. Never. And as a matter of fact, I've used that as an example and told a lot of my friends. As long as you confide in us, girl, you need some good counselor. You need to find somebody that can really help. Because this issue here is not just you and him trying to work it out. Yeah. So it does work.
Did counseling make you guys feel like you're losers in your marriage?
Never.
No,
Never.
no, not at all. That's what I'm saying. So, one thing is, and so with counseling, we talk about all aspects of your life, and that's beautiful. You're talking about, from the kitchen to the bedroom to business to
Taking the
relationship
trash out.
with the children, with I mean, family and all that, and it really helps. The church helps a little bit, but the church's counseling is, it's I think it's more uh customary, if I'm not wrong.
It's
But it would need more.
individualized.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Marriage requires more in-depth counseling than that. But at least the church makes an effort to at least put that idea in your head that, look, you need some form of guidance, especially. And I'm blessed to be married to somebody that we have the same culture. Imagine somebody that you're totally of a different culture, of a different race. Man, and you're coming from a background where it took me quite a bit to get into, but I do it. I mean, I do
He
what
does a good job.
I do.
Yeah,
I do what
I know what you
Guys.
do. At least you
yeah.
can make good breakfast.
Oh
He
no, I'm
does.
the microwave chef, so I not just breakfast. I
You
cook.
can make jollof in
I,
microwave too.
that exactly. That's where the name comes from, microwave chef, because
Wow.
I can cook a full like
Meal.
course meal in a microwave. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. You guys are wonderful. And I love your authenticity in the marriage. What do you like most about your Finana?
What do I like most about him?
Yes.
I love about him, he's so gentle. And that's what I needed. I didn't need somebody who was just like me. I needed somebody that was opposite of me so that he would help check me and make me be able to submit. Because I feel like
Ooh,
if
that's the golden word. Submit. Submit. A lot of people don't want to hear
I'm
that.
telling you, it's not an easy thing, but
Let me change my posture.
so that has really that's one character that I like. He's so gentle. Like he takes his time to teach you, and he doesn't get angry quicker. But when he gets angry, he gets bad, bad, bad. So for the fact that he always says, I know how far I can go with this, so I'm not even going to try, or I don't even want to push because I know if I cross that line, I can cross the line. So for him to be so disciplined, and it just something that I needed somebody like him to make me, because I feel like if I didn't get that, I don't know where I'll be.
He was just
Yeah.
made for you.
just for me.
Yes, and that was probably one of your wedding songs, right? God was thinking.
Yes, you
You made
remember.
Yes,
God made you.
yes, yes, absolutely. What about you, Yo? What do you like so much about your wife?
Um, like is, I mean, flimsy. Love, you mean?
Love, yes.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, after so many years, I mean, I think my love is actually growing stronger and stronger
Oh,
because I'm like, getting to know her. You know, initially I would be maybe upset about certain little things, but now, um, and that's one thing about relationship. If you really get to know your wife, certain things you're just like, just you just like forget it or just like keep quiet about it. So getting to know her character more and more has really, made me love her the more. So
It's
oh,
almost like peeling the layers off. Every layer
there we go.
takes
There
you
we
to the next level of love. So it's not the body or the face.
Well,
ah.
well, if you ask, if you should ask, is this PG-13?
This is adult content.
No, no, no. I mean, yes, of course. I mean, we definitely enjoy each other's company. We definitely enjoy our romance together. Yeah, and she's in aesthetics. What do you think?
Mm.
Right? Think about that. I think we'll come back to that and I'll ask a few questions about those things where Nana can tell us a lot more about what we can do to, keep ourselves going in the marriage. But for the last question I want to ask you all in your marriage, and I want you to come out with, the answers in your own marriage and what you can suggest for other people. The question of the day is, how do you keep the love hot in your marriage?
Wow. Babe, how do we do it?
I mean, with me, so I was talking about my background, and it pays to have a role model, and my role model for marriage was my dad, you know, and my dad, um, and if I so culturally, my dad is 100% Fanti,
Right.
so exactly, and Fanti men exactly are romantic,
Okay.
Mm.
My dad will cook. Think about it in Ghana. My dad will cook. He will cook breakfast. You know, he will like if his wife is not at home, he will wait for her to come before he eat. Those kind of things. So I mean, even with my maybe leaving home at 19 and traveling and all that and living in places that are you have to be like really tough and all that. Even that
Also.
what the things some of the things that I picked from are the things that you see me exhibiting little glimpse of it, like cooking breakfast, making sure that if the wife is not at home, the kids are bathed, or taking the load off, doing the laundry, um, definitely taking the trash out. That's a man's job, you know. So I mean, these things will take the load off, and I give amazing massages.
Ow.
Yeah,
Are you sure that
That's a good one.
it doesn't
that
have,
gives,
benefits,
oh, 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 let me rephrase that. I definitely give my wife good massages with benefits.
Mm,
with
mm, mm,
benefits?
mm, mm,
Well, I,
mm.
Absolutely.
I don't know if those can be counted because you have intentions.
I know,
Oh, no, no,
right?
hold on,
I
hold on,
know, right?
hold
Yeah.
on. Let's
So
recant.
sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't need a massage.
Hold on, let's recant. I just said I make sure I cook breakfast. I
Right.
get the load up. I take the trash out. I do the laundry. I make sure the kids are bathed. Man, what has a man
So
got to
who
do?
Do
is
you do,
dying?
do you ever
Getting
give
the
free
massage?
massages?
Say again.
Do you ever give free massages to your
I
wife?
don't think so.
What?
I can't recall a free massage.
What? That's not true. I've given free massages when she was pregnant. I've given free
Okay,
massages
maybe. Yeah.
when
Okay.
when she's hurting. Come on, come
Okay.
on.
Okay.
I'm
I give
not
it to
that
you.
bad.
Not all the free massages end up somewhere that we didn't start coming.
Exactly.
I don't know about that, but I'll just say maybe. You're right.
All right, thank you so much, Joa. What do you think, Nana? What do you think about that question? How do you keep the love hot in your marriage?
Oh, it's not. I always say you don't have to get up and say you're trying. It just has to come natural. Some little things like we playing together with the kids. We've been playing ORA for like how many years? Since we've been married. COVID came and we have not played ORA in a while. One time I came back from work, the ORA is sitting on the table. I was like, wow, we get to start ORA game again. He always would, lead in the ORA. Recently, we had a time I was so excited. I was like, whoa. I was doing a happy dance. And the girls were just looking at me like, what's wrong with mom? It was a time. So little things like that kind of helps and it just bond us together, praying together every morning. Yeah, that really also morning devotion. It keeps it going. Then when it comes to the physical, like I like
Oh,
beautiful
those ones
stuff.
were in the spiritual.
Spirit, he talked about that one, so I'm talking about physical.
Okay, I like
Physical
those
things
ones.
too.
Yes,
Which one?
the physical things.
So like when we're going out, I love that we kind of dress and match each other. We started doing this even when we started dating.
I don't like
He doesn't like that, but he's loving me to love it. So he sometimes will give me flowers. And one thing that I really, really love is he remembers every special occasion in our lives. I'm so bad with dates. Sometimes I don't even remember my birthday. So he'll do little things, such things. We'd be like, oh wow, that was nice. I didn't even remember that it was our traditional engagement day.
Oh, wow.
It was the day that he proposed, and he sent me flowers. And before COVID, every now and then we just leave the kids with mom and just go out. But we haven't done that in a while. Sometimes now that it's sort of lockdown, you make a nice lunch and it's just us sitting eating. And so those little things are just, they're not a lot to do, but I feel like just the effort is enough. Yeah.
You have to make effort, and sometimes effort is enough. Just let your partner know that you're trying, and you have them in mind, and you're not leaving them out in your thinking. That is so amazing. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and like our video and let us know what you think about these wonderful couple. I love them. Mr. Yofi Mensa is he's also on YouTube. And so I'd like for him to tell me about his YouTube channel. Some of us may like to check him out and see what he does over there. Okay, so what's your YouTube about? What's the YouTube name and what's the general thing that you talk about?
So my YouTube channel name is Yeomens Yobs, and I talk about engineering. I talk about quantitative finance, which has to do with the stock market and cryptocurrency.
Contact Yofi, his YouTube channel. I'll put over here so you would know. Contact him. It will also be down below where you can click on it and join him and learn about Bitcoin, how to change, coins into millions and dollars. And
subscribe and learn more.
yes, you probably learn more also. Thank you so much, Yofi, for joining us today. And I'll move over to Nana. I love this couple because they are dynamic. Nana is into medical aesthetics. And so I want her to talk to us about that. Especially, I have a lot of women who watch this channel. And as Christians, what can we do? What exactly does that mean? Nana, if you break it down for us, and how would people be able to get in touch with you, especially if they want to learn more?
God being so good and always knowing that my passion was towards beauty. He just gave me that opportunity, and I find myself in medical aesthetics. And we have a practice here in Maryland only with my sister, Dr. Mimi Martins, and the two of us are just through us. God is doing some amazing things and transforming women, men, and as long as there's something on you that you want a little enhancement, gain the knowledge to be able to help you with your skin goals, weight loss goals, body contouring, anything, any blemishes. Because God that created us love beautiful things. That is why he made us the way we are. But then again, he also has given us knowledge to be able to fix certain things that we may not really. It could be when you were a child, you fell, you have a big scar on the face. It's really diminishing your confidence and you want some type of something. We do have laser treatments that can scar out, that can really trim out the scarring. Maybe you have some bad skin condition and you want some sort of treatment to help enhance your looks and make you look beautiful and boost your self-confidence. We do have treatment for that. We do have a lot of treatment for weight loss, body contouring, and anything wellness. We do IV nutritional supplement, boost your immune system, support the immune system, and just make you feel well. So our website is estarmedspa.com. We have all our services listed there from you name it to whatever you want to get done on this body or face. You come see us and we offer free consultation. And it's always a privilege to know and the transformation that people get and it's just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. So it's really a beautiful thing that we are doing. And I'm grateful that God has given us the knowledge and we're doing what we're doing. Yeah.
That is so awesome. Wow, that's so amazing. I can say that, or I have to say that I'm so proud of you too, Yofi. And you guys are amazing. You are doing great things. And I'm excited about Black couples. You guys are Black power couples. And you're together and doing it together. I know that. Yes, you are. And I hope and pray for the best for you. And I'll be coming to your practice. I'll probably live video it that day so that everybody
that would be nice.
Yes, but thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your marriage with us and also sharing your knowledge with us. God bless you so much. Thank you. But definitely, if you need any information to these amazing, wonderful couple, I am the person to come to. If you are not able to see them or see the information, I have their contacts 24/7. You can reach out to me and I'll be glad to share that with you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today and may God bless you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop recording.
I will stop recording. This is the part I will use.
Oh.
That is not bad.
If you're recording.
Yeah, I'll record to the end of it.
Yeah.
Why? Because sometimes this is the best part. It will surprise you.
You're not gonna add any crazy thing there.
Well, that's what it's gonna come.
Produced by Whistler.
Yeah, it's already
Because
recorded.
if I'm waiting on you,
Well, this is yet promos. So know that this is real life.
Am I short or I have to be a little bit?
Okay. You coming? Oh, I mean, coming. This is when you never come.
Hey, see you.